As humans, we all feel fear. We are all scared of something. But the thing no one might have taught you yet is that we can use and manipulate fear to our advantage. We can use fear to our advantage to keep getting better and keep improving. Because you see, courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is acting despite the presence of fear. Every great man has felt fear. Alexander the Great felt fear before he wanted to conquer the world. Ronaldo and Messi probably feel some fear before stepping out onto a Champions League final or before taking the match-winning penalty. Every single great man feels fear. Every single great man who has achieved anything worthwhile has felt fear. But the thing that those great men do is they use fear to push them in the right direction. Your fear of death, you can use it to push you to not waste a single second of your life. Your fear of death, you can use it to push you to keep getting better so you reach your full potential by the end of your life. You see, I read a quote today that said, if you were afraid of being average, if you feared being average, well, then you wouldn't be average. And that really is true. Because as humans, I feel we can greatly benefit from running away from something, thinking about our mentality of running away from something, not running towards something. Because if you're constantly every day using your fear of being average to push yourself every single day to be better and to become the best version of yourself, well then, you are going to get so much further than the man who says, oh, I'm not scared of anything. Use fear to your advantage. That's what you have failed to realize. Fear is necessary to push us, because if we didn't fear death, then we would not live this life to the fullest. We would not work as hard as physically possible to become the best versions of ourselves every single day. And you can use your fear of failure even to work hard on whatever venture you've thrown yourself into to make sure you succeed. Whatever your fear is, you can manipulate it and turn it into your advantage and make it work in your favor. Courage and bravery isn't the absence of fear. It is acting despite the presence of the fear. Realize that every great man, woman who has achieved anything worthwhile felt fear. They all felt fear because they are all human, but they acted despite that fear. Michael Jordan, in his game-winning shots, probably felt great fear that he was going to miss. But he practiced and practiced over and over again. So when he gets in those situations, his fear is almost turned into a positive because he's practiced and worked on that specific shot so many times that even if he fails, he doesn't care. He has manipulated fear and used it to push him to get better and used it to push him to reach the best version of himself. And that's what all great men do. They act despite their fear. They charge forward despite their fear. The worst thing you can be is a coward. The worst thing you can be is know that you can start that business. Know that you can attempt something great. and not do it because of your fear of failure or your fear of being laughed at. Doesn't matter if that fear is there. Act anyway, because that's what's going to get you more confidence. Use fear to your advantage. Don't try and deny fear and try and suppress fear and try and act like you don't feel fear, because we all feel fear, and it is necessary for us to feel fear so we can push ourselves every single day to reach the best version of ourselves.